Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy, Eileo, of course. Let's get right into it. We're gonna be farming, well, I'm gonna be farming some dragons today, and hopefully getting a decent triangle attack gem for my Fire Siegfried, because his siphon set right now, he has like one attack gem. Well, 1% attack gem. The other one is just a standard flat one, and he has I think a crappy HP one, which he doesn't need regardless. So I'm hoping I can get some decent loot from this dungeon today. As you can see, I changed it up, and you guys can actually see what I look like now, which hopefully isn't too hideous. But I want to try something different, I guess. Not 100% sure if I'm up for this, but this is pretty much, I guess you could say, a test video, and I hope that it's recording everything, because if not, I will be one sad puppy. But I feel like when you record with your camera, even though my webcam is garbage, obviously, if you guys do like it though, I'll invest in a better one within a couple months. But I feel like when you record, especially videos like this, when you can actually see the person and see the reactions, I guess it feels more authentic. It feels like you can connect with them more. And it's something that I know that Fantasy does predominantly, which really sets him apart from other YouTubers, because you get a sense of how that person is in a way. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. But so far so good. Oh, he resisted it. What a freaking jerk. Hope you guys are enjoying the bonbon event. I just finished getting my my Dark Venus yesterday. I got my Light Venus like a few days before, and unfortunately both of them aren't Square Master Race at all. They don't even have a square. I mean, they don't need it, but you know, I'm on that square aesthetics. Yeah, Fabian, he's gone, man. He's gone. Oh, no crit. Yeah, Vast Valkyrie should be able to handle this, no problem. Yep, there it goes. I need to get my Fabian up to 60 if I'm going to use him here. The reason why I'm using him over my Grass Miho is quite simple. I'll switch to her in a moment, even though he is level 50. I don't know, for some reason my Grass Miho can like never ever like proc her defense down on the dragon. Like ever. And I'm just like, why? Why, Grass Miho? Why do you do this to me, game? What did I do to deserve this? I could probably switch her out. No, I had her as the main because they go for her. Okay, yeah. Because they always target her, and if I put Miho in as the first mon in the slot, they're gonna target her, and she's gonna get like destroyed, which I don't need her getting destroyed because I'm gonna lose a mon. So what's the point in that, you know? Let's try this again. Hopefully we get a defense. Okay, we got defense down on him. And take him out first, because I don't know. Even for him to be a water mon, like this dude hits hard, and I'm just like, how? I need to finish gemming up my my Grass Anubis. He's on a crit rune set, but he's nowhere near maxed out on it, so his damage is, what you guys are seeing now, is a lot lower than what it should be. No proc. Great. Yeah, These water birdies are mad annoying too. They make me want to curse all the time. Is he dead? Okay. Trying to save my specials for the dragon. What is Miho's special? It's not the double defense down. No, it's a stun. Okay. So yeah, no point. Go. Oh, that's a nice crit. I think my Valkyrie's on a... she's on a broken set. And her crits were double what everyone else's was. Then again, they did do their AoEs, so of course the damage is different. Nah, I don't need that. Please, please gods, bless me with like one decent gem this run, because I had 22 sigils before I started, so hopefully I can get like even if it's like a 5-star siphon gem with like attack on it, then I'm perfectly content with it, as long as it's percent attack. I wonder if my Anu was gemmed up, if he could almost one-shot that dude with defense down. His animation is so freaking cool. I didn't mean to attack that one. Grass Anu is like the aesthetic king of Monster Super League. So far the runs are going good. I can put this on auto, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust it. Maybe if Anu was gemmed up properly, I could trust it more. But sometimes they just end up dying on the stupidest things. Come on, gods, please bless your boy. Aw, you son of a biscuit eater. Let Miho get her defense down off, please. Nah, she's petrified. Freaking punk. Oh my goodness. There goes my pseudo healer. Do your job, Valkyrie. Okay, got him down again. That one was not close, but it was about to be a bad time, and bad times aren't worth it. Come on. Resist. Oh well. Just keep them going. By the way, to everyone that's watching, are you guys still enjoying Monster Super League? I was thinking about doing a video, maybe sometime next week. Just not debating, but just discussing with Monster Super League. If you guys feel like the game's still worth playing, or shall I say, if I feel like it's worth playing. And I was gonna do that, but I mean, I can just do it here because what else I'm gonna talk about while I'm farming dragons? But I mean, for the most part, yeah, I don't have any plans on leaving Monster Super League anytime soon. A couple more months, I believe, maybe 3 or 4 more months, and I'll have actually been playing for a year, which to me is a bit crazy because I originally tried it when it first launched, and I was like, dude, what is this? This game is straight garbage. And then I'd gotten bored, and first off, I was playing it's a mobile game called Crusader's Quest. It's still around now, but I was playing that as my first real mobile game, and I got pretty. I'm still pretty far in it, even with the recent updates. I haven't finished the new part of the story that they added, but for some reason, after the update that they did, I don't know, like the game to me just lost its charm. You have all these heroes added, you have all these passives, you have all this and all that, but I don't know. I just got bored of it because there's only pretty much 1 or 2 standard formulas you had to follow, and you could pretty much face roll through everything. And I mean, that's gonna happen with any game, but I guess at that point in time, I just was like, I'm done. So I ended up leaving Crusader's Quest probably roughly a year and a half, 2 years ago now. So I was on the hunt for another game. King's Raid had just launched, so I went ahead and gave King's Raid a shot. I did play it for a couple months. I got a couple of my characters to I think level 55-ish, and that's when the that's when the real grind started to kick in. And at that point, after playing for a couple months and getting skill books and unlocking heroes and stuff, I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't mind running auto because that's what I do in Monster Super League, but to me, I guess there's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm running auto in Monster Super League, there's always a chance that maybe like an Astromon can pop out, like a rare Astromon, which kind of, you know, is nice. Or I don't know. I just feel like it's different. At least Monster Super League is really fun to look at, and then auto on King's Raid to me just wasn't. I don't know. I just didn't get it, I guess you could say. Like, I didn't mind the game running on auto or it needing to be on auto to do what it needs to do, but I didn't feel any fulfillment in playing it. Not to say that it's a bad game and that if you're ever bored that you shouldn't try it out, you know. I'm just saying that, I don't know, once it got to that point and I just saw what you would do, I'm just like, maybe I'll find something else. And I mean, that's something that any, especially hope they don't die, that's pretty much what any, especially cell phone game or any game in general, will always end up being to someone. I mean, not saying King's Raid is a bad game, not saying Crusader's Quest, whatever game that you're playing is a bad game, but there's always a sort of repetition that you must. Yeah, he just died. Lovely. There's always some sort of repetition that's going to happen in that game eventually, unless you play it like once every 3 months, which by then, I mean, you're not even playing it, in my opinion. But there's always repetition in whatever game that you're going to play, and it's just about finding what repetition that you're okay with dealing with. Like, you know, if I log in, I do dailies on Monster Super League every day, and I'm trying to farm and fill out my Astro Guide, and right now, to me, that's satisfying. It's satisfying. It's fine. I don't find it too boring, you know, because life in general is just repetitive. You wake up every day. I hope you wake up every day. You go to sleep every day. You eat every day. You use the potty every day. I mean, It's just picking out what you like to repeat and what you want to keep repeating. And for right now, Monster Super League fits that criteria for me. There's still so much I want to do in the game. I'm currently working on finishing my Astro Guide for all the mons that I can capture and I can farm out. Like if I get something from an egg, like a fire radish or a water radish, then I'll definitely go out and farm the grass one to get him to Evo 3. That's been my thing right now. But yeah, basically, you know, it'll come to a point in one day that you might get tired of doing whatever that you're doing, and that's perfectly fine. I do advocate you guys to also play other games at the same time you're playing Monster Super League, which is what I do. Like I'll have it like running on auto in the background, and I'll check it every once in a while. But I'm usually playing something else, like Monster Hunter World. I've been playing more Sidorka, even though that game has been making me want to curse. And you know, or I'll watch like a show or something while it's going on. That way I'm not 100% focused on it, because when you stare at your screen all day, you're going to get tired of it. I don't care what game you're playing, I don't care what you're doing, you're going to get tired of it. And that's basically it, you know. Monster Super League's battle system is, I wouldn't say outdated, but it is a bit simple. But what really keeps me going in the game is, number one, you guys. I like being able to talk about the game and seeing what your opinions are on the game and stuff like that. But not only that, but I definitely love the character animations. I love the way that the characters look. I love and hate the gem system as well. And that's pretty much what keeps me going. There's always negatives of, I got petrified, lovely. I mean, there's always some negatives with everything. Monster Super League isn't perfect by any way or by any means, but for a game that you can literally get as far as I've gotten and not spend a single dime, I think it's safe to say that it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it in the end for me, I guess. Not saying there's anything wrong if you pay for anything in the game, because like I've said before, 433, all their staff there, they got kids, they got wives, they got babies, same thing as kids. They got the dogs, they got the rabbits, the picket fences, all that stuff. So I mean, they got to pay their bills too, and that's fine and that's dandy. But I mean, I guess some things they could definitely change. Like I know that they added in the we can now change our gem slots, which is something that should have been in probably within the first couple of months the game launched. But my only gripe with that, again, is that it's like $9 for a gem slot change. Like $9, which to me is a bit insane. Things should be priced, especially on a mobile game, things should be priced at a point that you can easily obtain it, and the buyers, which would be us, will buy it without even thinking. That to me is how you would make a lot more money. So if gem slots, like I said in my previous video, if it ran me $5 and I could change my gem slot even 2 times, I know I said 3 before, but even 2 times, then $5, that's nothing. Anybody has $5. But once it gets over $5, especially for something that isn't tangible, something that I can never have physically, or even, you know, even online, even after the game shuts down, when I think about $9, I'm like, dude, I can go buy pizza with that. I can go to Chick-fil-A. I can go get Chinese food with that. And while that won't last me, I can taste it right now, and it's going to be amazing. You know? And the same thing with the package mons. I know that they spend time designing them, and it gives them skills and stuff. And while obviously they do have to make the money, and I don't know, having a system of where some people have something and some don't can work for you. But when it comes to having something that some people won't or can't get, like the Lupin example, is an awful way to do it. You know, don't put like a dark Lupin behind RNGesus, or like I think it was like 50, 54, 55 bucks. That to me is an awful deal, especially for something that's not tangible, something that you still might have to pay $9 for to get a gem slot. Like, dude, I'm dropping 6. I'm dropping like $63, which is the price of like a new game, new PS4, Xbox One game, for one Astromon, and hopefully for him just to have one square slot because he didn't get it when I bought him, you know, which to me is just crazy. And I can blame them, and I could say that they're at fault, but at the same time, to all the people that bought it, I'm just like, profound sadness. Not saying that it's wrong if you bought it, because obviously you wanted it and it's your money, but I'm just like, dude, no. Drive the prices down so everyone can get it. But oh well, I'm just ranting here, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, Monster Super League, I'm still gonna play it regardless. It keeps me entertained, it keeps me busy, and what more could you ask for? It would be cool though if they had, I don't know, not really a subscription system, but if they had some type of way, especially with mobile games nowadays, that if we could pay like, I don't know, maybe $5, $10, $20, and some of the features in the game were just permanently unlocked, that would be pretty cool to me. Because I was talking with a buddy at work, and he definitely opposes mobile games. He doesn't really understand the reason why mobile games are kind of like the thing now. And he said his biggest gripe with mobile games is that many of them have an energy system, which is true. And obviously, when you start out, you're limited by how much you can play, which is fine. And I was telling him, I was like, energy systems in a way are good and bad, because it does add another pay to continue playing feature to the game for that day, or for however long it takes for your energy to come back. But at the same time, especially if you're on your phone, like, I wouldn't want Monster Super League running on my actual phone that I use to communicate with people and stuff like this all the time, which I wouldn't want that on my phone 24/7, because that battery is going to be rest in peace to the squad. That battery is going to be gone, bruh. I would much rather have it on, like, I have a different phone that I use for Monster Super League, and only for Monster Super League. I don't care what happens to that phone. It can die in a house fire. It can get ran over by a car. I'll be sad that I spent a little bit of money on it, but it's not going to change life at all for me. And that's what I predominantly have running Monster Super League on, other than my computer. But the only issue with my computer is, obviously it can run the game just fine, and I'm recording this video on it as well. But when it comes to trying to run Monster Super League and work on a video and, like, you know, get it rendered, I don't want it to take me 3 hours for the video to render. So I like to pop it up on my phone and then do the video like that. So I'm still farming, but I'm not taking 3 hours for the video to render, so I can get it out there for you guys to see, essentially. But so far, they have not blessed us. I have not been blessed. Everybody betray me. I still need to switch my Incubus. He needs an attack gem. He's on crit rate, HP, and attack. I just thought about it now. That's why his damage is disgustingly low. But it's the stupid bond event, which is great, but at the same time, not great, because I haven't been able to farm golems hardcore since you guys saw that I've been doing the looping dungeons. So while I can't farm, well, I started farming golems again this morning, but I can't farm like I normally do. So I need to change that. Hopefully I can get right back to it soon. I do want to try and Evo 3 the water pond though. That way I won't ever have to worry about Evo 3ing him again. I can just capture him next time he comes around and just throw him in the rebirth or build something else. Recovery. I don't need recovery. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can Evo 3 bond this time. That way when he comes around again, I can work on the other ones or just sacrifice him in the rebirth. And I've been farming the areas hardcore, and like I said in my past video, I made a list actually. I have 3 more areas that I need to max out my capture rate with. So I'm really excited for that because that'll free up 300k. 300k for me to spend on some skill books for my mons, because my majority of my mons are under skill booked. I think my Grass Miho skill booked. I used whatever skill books that I had for my Incubus. Fire Miho's not skill booked. Water Miho is booked. Succubus has a skill book. There's only a couple mons that I have that are fully like skill books that I have actual skill books for. But there's plenty that I use that I have skill books for, but I have not skill booked them. So I'm gonna definitely work on that next. That's probably gonna be a long project, because for the vast majority, I'm just gonna use the money from the gold dungeons to skill book them up. So if I'm booking up a Nat 3, it's gonna be it's 1 mil, so roughly 3 days. So that's 900k, and I'll just do the 100k because it's not worth the effort of waiting. But like a Nat 4 with the way that I'm doing it, so I don't spend any more money, even though I could farm out more. That means it takes me roughly about 10 days to skill book a Nat 4, which isn't bad when you're doing it for free. But that's pretty much what I plan on doing after I finish maxing out my capture rates, because I've been absolutely lazy with it, and you guys can see that I can I can do it. I can do it. I'm just stingy with my fake money that doesn't really matter in real life at all. Yeah, get that crit. Alright, I think one more run and that's gonna be pretty much it. Garbage. I don't even think I've seen a 6-star siphon gem these entire runs. I think I got a couple of 6-star just regular gems, but they weren't even worth keeping. Huh. That sucks. That's awful. But this is pretty much the last run. Why does this dude hit so hard? Freaking Water Arthur, dude. Dude hits like a train. A freight train. save that and hopefully stun the other ones. There we go. Beautiful. Come on, proc. Aw, jerk. Maybe we can get it proc next time. No. Dude, you're gonna end up dead before it even happens. Really? Going all out. And I probably got crap. Got crap. Lovely. I'll just keep that for now. But yeah, that pretty much concludes Dragons for this weekend. I might get a couple more, but obviously it's not recording. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys enjoy this format. Definitely do it a lot more. I'm not sure how much I'll do it though, because I do like doing the informative videos with the text and stuff, and I don't know, I'll just have to try it out because this is a different way and I don't want it to interfere too much with what I normally do. But yeah, it's your boy Eileo, and of course thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.